Hello everybody and welcome to a trading video. This is just gonna be me talking about the point of view of JSP in game and Diablo 3 in 2016 to 2017 even. The game is getting older and older and older, and the only people that sticks around to play it are those who play for latter maybe a month and then quits again, or those sort of hardcore nerds like me who are dwelling on JSP, trade games, and casual PvP, PvM, whatever you like. There's not a lot of the old school players that sticks around with a lot of wealth, a lot of time invested into the game and whatnot. That's just how the cycle is for an older game, but this is also affecting trade prices. Again, it's a bit stupid talking about trade prices when I play on one realm and there are many realms for Diablo 2. I can only speak for myself, but the prices just in the last 2 or 3 years have changed so much, and I think one of the reasons is the JSP is finally getting to a point where it is affecting even in game with people who have no idea what JSP is like. You can easily make a trade game right now on Europe non-letter and ask, do you have JSP? And they're like, what is JSP? I see that so many times, but I think that uh, even though a lot of people don't know what that trading site is, it really just affects even in-game trading for casual players. I want to specifically talk a little bit about high runes now. So I used to just carry like 50, maybe as much as 100 high runes, but in the end it just didn't matter. There was really never a point where high runes was gonna get you anything else than low rolled enigmas or stuff like that. And in the last couple of years, this has only gotten worse and worse. I see so many people now, at least on this realm that I play on, Europe non-ladder, where they say specifically, I don't even want high runes, and it doesn't matter if you're offering them very high prices. Say, uh, for a lot of years, you could buy a Stone of Jordan for 2 high runes on this realm here. Nowadays it's hard to find a Stone of Jordan for maybe even 3 high runes. The game is just getting older, people are more inflated and they want higher prices for those items because the supply is lower than the demand, or the supply is higher than it's impossible to get cheap items now for a new player that's gonna play in Europe non-level. And that is also, I suppose, why a lot of people do prefer ladder, because the prices just keeps going up and up and up. I see this a lot on JSP as well, where stuff like the bug build on Europe non-ladder. I can just quickly go into some topics now here. I mean, they ask 20k for this and so forth. It's just extremely hard to get legit bug builds now that isn't over 10,000 FG now. Whereas I feel like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, that was a completely different price. I saw them as low as maybe 6,000 or 8,000, depending on the story. So inflation is just rapidly happening right now in Diablo 2 on the trading scene. Everything is going up in prices, and yeah, I mean the supply is just not there. The supply, nobody plays the game anymore, and the only people that plays the game are those with already, you know, kind of like myself, who have the gear lying around, but they're just not willing to trade it. So yeah, we are hoarders that doesn't really sell out of our good stuff. It's a bit of a troublesome thing, because I can give you one example, and this is 100% true example of my own realm. Uh, Back in say 2012, 2011, 2010, whatever, I could always get a token for below a high rune. I was able 1 or 2 times to buy 5 tokens for a high rune. Um, Maybe that doesn't sound like a lot to ladder realms or whatever, but being able to buy 5 tokens for 1 high rune is unheard of now. If I make a game right now where I say want to buy token for 1 high rune, I'm gonna have people never joining. Maybe I get like 1 2 guys in 20 minutes, but it's not even a sure sale. People nowadays barely even want to sell a token for a Hyrule now on my realm, and it's just a clear example of people not botching the game anymore, or not enough people are playing the game, so the supply again stays low and low. But I also think, and I want to talk specifically about JSP, I think more people are getting their eyes open for this sort of trading here. I think more people are trying it out, and they start to understand what prices are on JSP compared to on game. So right now I can go and sell a token for 1 FG on JSP any day of the week. Easy 1 FG for a token. What is 1 FG in game? Well, that is as much as 2 high runes. So why would you sell a token in game and get half the value that you can get on JSP? And then again, I also talked about before, a high rune is not even good currency. A lot of people don't even want higher runes. The only safe currency right now in Diablo 2 would be extremely high rolled, perm legit, crazy items, especially stuff like old school items, hybrid rune words and stuff like that. Those are probably never gonna drop in prices. I can only see those going up, kind of like the bug build now on my own realm. Um, and then of course form gold on JSP. That is always a safe currency, but even that can have inflation happening to it, where your 100 FG is maybe only worth less tomorrow or whatever. So yeah, I think JSP is finally getting popular, and that is probably also due to the the player base that plays it now are on JSP for the most part. So only those who trade are also found on JSP, so they are not gonna sell in game, because I think people are just getting smarter with trading and whatnot in such a late year for this old game. But yeah, I think that pretty much rounds up the video. I just wanted to talk a little about, give some concrete examples for my own realm. I know that's kind of stupid. Again, there are so many realms in the game. One realm could be completely different from my realm and so on. But, these are concrete examples that I play with every day now. Well, I don't play this game every day, but you know what I'm talking about. When I log on, I see this happening. And that's just the reality of an old game. So yeah, have a good one and see you in the next video.